Live draft show this Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Me and the boys chatting it up, playing some games, chilling with you as the live draft takes place. Experience what the Lions do with us. It'll be a good time. This is our third year doing it. Third year having you guys hang out with us while watching the draft. So it's exciting, man. Is that a snowflake? Yeah, super thankful that the draft is here. We can experience it together. We'll have some guests on. Gonna be a good time. That being said, ding dong, the witch is dead. The wicked witch is dead. That's right, Aaron Rodgers moving on. No longer a Packer. Moving on to the Jets. Having grown up in Jersey, growing up around that fan base, I can tell you, that fan base and Rodgers, they are deserving of one another. Yeah, nothing could be more fitting than him going to be a Jet. They deserve one another. Not to mention, it's just Favre 2.0 at this point. Like, I can't believe it. I cannot believe for a guy like that, this is, it's kind of bizarre, honestly. But hey, man, I'll say this. I wanted Rodgers back. Now, granted, the way that he left, the way that the Lions were able to finish out the season, the way that he left was poetic in the fact that we swept him this last year. We saw more frustration out of him this last year than I have ever seen on his face in Detroit. And it's because we are a well-coached, we are a well-staffed team. And the players are being developed well, like every bit of it. The Detroit Lions are a great team right now. They're a great up-and-coming ascending team. And so the Lions put one over on Rodgers, because you look at the Packers, they were not well put together. They had a lot of struggles. They couldn't seem to get it young. There are just so many aspects of that team that Rodgers, the threat that he used to pose, just wasn't there because the pieces around him weren't there. And so, yeah, it was just kind of a fascinating year, and it was a great way to end it, to be able to sweep him, to piss him off more than I've ever seen him pissed off. It was lovely. And to close out the season in Lambeau, solidifying that he does not go on anymore. He didn't get to go on another run, another playoff run. It was beautiful. In Lambeau, shutting him down, us going nuts, basically saying, the king is dead. Couldn't have gotten any better than that, obviously. Well, we could have gone to the playoffs. But after so long, so many years, I cannot believe it's snowing. Oh my God. Not okay with that. That being said, I do wish he stuck around, because I think about my brother as a Buffalo Bills fan, and when the Bills got good and Brady left and you never really got to stomp on the king's throat and say, we're taking over. Like, we got to do that last year. I wanted to do that and take the division. But you know what? I'm going to take what I can get. I'm going to take what I can get. We crushed them. We swept them. We showed them that we're here to play, and that the Packers are dead. So that was lovely, but I also wanted him back. I wanted to win the division and be able to give him double deuces, but alas, can't have everything you want. That being said, some other news coming into this week. I mean, supposedly Lions are calling about moving up. It's always like moving up in the draft, moving down in the draft, the numbers. You know what I mean? Getting a better position, moving from 18 to a lower number. Sounds like the Lions are really looking at this year's draft, and it makes you wonder, does the talent, specifically for what Brad Holmes is looking for, does it drop off so significantly that we have to move up in the draft to get the guy that he wants in a specific area? Because if we're sitting at 6 and we're shopping 18 and we're trying to nestle down, especially if we want to beat out the Packers now, because you know the Packers want JSN. Will the Packers be able to get JSN? It's gonna be a wild draft day, but it is interesting hearing that Holmes is looking to, that he's shopping 18. Now, granted, all of this is hearsay, every bit up until the day that they say number 6, the Detroit Lions select, number 18, the Detroit Lions select. It's all hearsay. It is. Even me saying what I'm saying. But I'm just trying to verbally process it with you. That's what we do here. Yeah, it's going to be fascinating. It's going to be fascinating. The fact that Holmes is shopping 18 tells me that there's a drop-off somewhere in talent that he's looking for, that he knows the guy he wants, and he says, this is him, this is the guy I want, I got to get him. Got to do what I can to be able to get him. And quite frankly, I love it. I love it. After his aggression last year, I don't question the aggressive method of getting the guy and being willing. We have 9 picks. We could spare some picks here. But yeah, man, just some stuff going on in the Detroit Lions world. Thanks for hanging out, as always, here on Let's Talk Lions, especially as I drive to work.